screen and their home greens today. U of R going from right to left in those whites. Goalkeepers today, Karina Anderson wearing that yellow, and Karina Sahota back in action in the black. A rare off night for her Friday night after what's been a tremendous season so far.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Sahota and the rest of the Cascades on Friday night. Only gave 3 goals up the entire season up to that point, doubling that total just in that one game on Friday.
Absolutely. U of S finding ways to penetrate what's been a very tough Cascades defense so far this season. Looking to get back to what's made them so strong this year so far. Chance for a steal there, but ball bounces away from Dollywall. She works hard to get it back and just unable to keep it in play.
Yeah, Dollywall is going to play right in the center of that midfield, and I think that is going to be, she's going to be a key factor for this team today to try and just work that ball, and really a lot's going to go through her today.
Right on cue there. She is on the ball, has to play one back quickly. Played over the top. Making a run for it here is putting on a little bit of pressure. And the Cascades looking to get some possession for the first time in this one. Neither team taking control so far in the opening minutes. Right to the corner. Can she keep it in? Yes, but unable to find a teammate out front. Anderson swallows it up.
Not even 2 minutes in, and we can kind of already see the big difference in the pitch right now compared to Friday night. Ball's moving a little bit slower on this natural grass compared to what we saw on that hard turf. Ball's not bouncing quite the same.
Yeah, absolutely. There was, for both teams on Friday night, a lot of balls that they tried to play over the top. That bouncy pitch really sent balls flying out the back line a lot. We'll see if there's more of those runs available here today, as that one's played out the side for a Cougars throw.
Yeah, nice work by Gray there to break up that opportunity and just play it out to touch.
Throw in and controlled. Nice little fake there to create some space. Looking for the cross now. Actually, she goes right for goal. Puts one right off the crossbar. Perfectly placed shot from deep. Tess Sahota here early. Gets some help from the bar.
Sierra Kaloje just going for goal. Saw that top corner, just nearly got it. I think Sahota got a paw to it just to keep it out.
Turned over here in the middle and chipped to the corner, unable to find her teammate there, but controlled back down. Trying to get some room to the outside. She does. Schneider looking to cross, and that one out of play, but who's it off of? It is off Schneider. Out for a goal kick.
I like that boldness there from the U of R early here to try and just put that ball on target. Both teams, they are the top 2 teams in Canada West at shot percentages. A lot of the shots they take, they go on to target. 2/3 of both team shots make it towards the goal, but neither team puts up a lot of shots, so you can tell that both of them really look for that really good scoring opportunity. But for U of V, I like to try and see them take a little more opportunity, just try and fire some towards the goal and really take some more chances.
Throw here, looking towards the corner, unable to find her teammate, but battles to get it back, and now she does find an option in the corner, bodied off of it there. Still in play, Fennell kicks it back to the corner, makes it to the middle now. UFV unable to find a foot to it. Cleared out with a head by Colmel, and now up the sidelines. Fennell with a chance. Quick little 1-2. Nice play there. Fennell's in the box. Has it kicked off her foot there, and that'll be out for a corner.
She plays that one a little bit faster back to Langston. She can get a shot on goal, but this is a lot better. And you can it just feels like this Cascades team's a lot more comfortable playing on this grass right now, and they're working really well as the unit.
Good little passing sequence is going to yield the first corner kick of the match. See what kind of delivery Langston can swing in here on her right foot. Ready for the deliveries. The Cascades to move around in the box. In a dangerous spot, back post, but unable to connect with the header, out for a goal kick.
That was the skipper Sydenham nearly getting onto the end of that one, but just not able to put it towards the goal.
Pretty good delivery there on the cross. Saw one go in straight from the corner for the U of S last weekend. They've got 2 of those this season already. No such luck for the Cascades on this one. And this one out for a throw here as the Cougars try to regroup. A little bit out of the reach, recovers. Cascades putting a little bit of pressure on here. Able to work out of it is the captain, Schneider. A little bit of miscommunication there results in a turnover. Belcher on the throw. Good job to find some space in the middle, but that's closed out as Goucher on the steal, and her team tries to work it forward now. A little bit of space in the middle. Lockhurst taken down there. No call. Referee says play on. Fennell on the outside. Finds some space, but good recovery from the center back to come help out. Fennell on it again. Didn't see action till late in the game on Friday night. Getting the start here today. A number of new starters for the Cascades today. Melee tries to go over the top, and Langston able to work free. Has a step. Finds her teammate in the middle, but defender throws herself in front of that one.
Sacrificing the body to make that defensive play. Love to see that from the center back.
Battle in the middle of the field, and the Cougars able to come away with possession. Across the field they go. No room on this near side. Now she finds some space. Good little move there to work free. Langen tries to beat Dollywall on the outside, but great recovery from the midfielder.
Yeah, that's what you got to do when you're playing that central defensive role in the midfield. You got to be able to play the entire pitch like she just did, and makes that nice defensive recovery.
Over the top plan foiled, and Schneider able to recover, finds a teammate on the outside. Good little touch to avoid Melee, but she recovers and forces it out. A few changes like we mentioned in the Cascades lineup, but the back line staying the same. It's been a trusted back line all season for this team. This one into the middle to Langston. She takes it down nicely. Looking through the middle, but Gray was just a step off that one. Gray almost able to steal there, top of the 18. Dangerous play, but the Cougars get away with it. Into the middle now, looking for some space. Schneider looking to switch the field, unable to beat Fennell. Race for it now, though, and Schneider recovers.
Fennell caught just a little bit out of position there, and she made that second attempt.
Stolen here in the middle, but Melee recovers for a moment. Cougars come back with it. Schneider finds a step in the middle, but her first touch just a little too strong. Decent pace to the game so far. This one right in the middle. Nobody able to find it. All the way over to Sahota for the easy pickup.
Yeah, both teams really bringing a lot of energy despite the heavy pitch. You know, it rained pretty heavy here yesterday, and so the field is going to be a little more on the wet side, but both teams really bringing some high tempo early on.
Over the top here and dealt with by Sydenham. Ball all the way back to the corner. Have to be careful here not to get in trouble. Sydenham shows some good patience, and they're able to work out of it. Good job to create some space for herself there, but Gray wasn't able to chase it down in the end. Cascades stay on it. Good idea there. Was she onside? No, just a step.
Nice reaction, though, from the Cougars goalkeeper Anderson there, coming out to claim that ball. And it looked to be slowing down on the pitch, but playing well off her line, way out towards the end of the 18 right now, able to come out and get that one out of harm's way.
Cougars work it out the back line, trying to penetrate that middle. U of S on Friday night worked through that middle a lot. A lot of skill players on that team able to break down this defense at times. Cougars no luck so far.
Yeah, U of B seem to be playing a little bit tighter in the middle of the pitch right now. They're giving them that outside pass right now.
Stolen in the middle, and the Cascades look to work forward. Good ball played on there. Langston waiting for some options. Couple teammates working towards the box. Gets the cross in now, but blocked by Schneider, working back to get a leg in the way. UFE getting good numbers forward there. Melee on the throw now to try and turn the pressure up a little bit. Melee towards the corner. Taken down there by Telmer. And unfortunate there as it's off her foot and out for a Cougars throw.
A strong opening 11 minutes here from the Cascades. They've really kind of dominated the possession. They've really kind of they've been really motivated so far, although the best chance of the game coming off of the foot of that Cougars player earlier, nearly scoring.
Teams trade possession here as Cougars unable to maintain possession on the throw. UFV unable to keep possession either. Race for it here now as Gray turns on the pressure. Gets a foul called for her efforts. A little too strong on the challenge.
I like to see that extra effort, though. I love how she goes full out on every one of these plays, and she's going to pick up some fouls, but she's that's going to come with, working that hard on the pitch like that.
Quick turn in the middle, and Telmer finds some help on the back line. Sydenham now looking to send Fennell over the top. Fennell wasn't ready to make a run, though. Langston from her top position chases down and puts the pressure on there, out for another throw. Tough bounce there, and Cougars take over deep in their own end. Cascades at times looking like they're getting something going, but this Cougars back line playing well as well. Not letting too much past them. Fennell has a step to the outside this time. Finds a green jersey in the middle, but they have to work back a little bit. And stolen there after a first touch goes wrong. Trying to counter quick now are the Cougars. Can she keep that one in play? No, just out of her reach on that far sideline. Few chances the Cascades have had. They've not elected to put it in the box early, trying to work back and wait for some more teammates to get there. Not quite paying off yet.
Yeah, seems like the Cougars kind of following the same game plan. They're really offering up those outsides, and they're making those crosses available, but then they're just closing out the space, and they're just trying to avoid anything in the middle of the pitch right now, and that seems to be the theme for both teams at the moment.
Free kick here as she tries to find Fennell in the corner, just out of her reach once again. Haven't quite been able to connect on that long ball with Fennell on the far sideline yet. Fennell's got good speed on that outside. We'll see if she's able to utilize it at some point here in this first half, as we're just about 15 minutes into this one, still scoreless. Battle here is Langston able to work it free. Cougars come away with it. Good little touch there, and Stolen.
Yeah, good
Looking
reaction
in the
from
middle.
Telmer.
Fennell tried it first time. Way over. Cascades putting the pressure on here. Moving well as a unit and trying to turn up the heat here. Langston closing out. Cougars work it along that back line, looking for a way out of their own end here. And they can't do it. Good pressure by the Cascades results in a turnover. See if they can finally get something in towards goal. Little push in the back there, but no foul. Good play to work the ball loose. Cougars trying to work up the field now. A little bit too ambitious. Melee will have time to get to this one. Elects to play it back. So Hoda, under a little bit of pressure, have to work quick. Well done to find Peterson.
Confident play there from the keeper.
Oh, just a little bit of miscommunication there. The ball a step behind Belcher. Unable to get anything going on the counter.
I like that movement out of the back, though. When they're working through like that, that seems to, they can definitely find some space.
Melee working it out off her own end. Finds Fennell on that sideline, but gave her a tough pass to deal with. Taken down in the middle. Cougars unable to keep possession. Cascades steal again. Telmer works it back. Peterson with a step to the inside. She'll have to be careful here, and it's turned over. Cougars with a chance here now. Looking for a teammate in the middle. Dollywall, good position. No matter how far up the pitch she might go the other way, you always look back when they need to get back defensively, and she seems to always be in position.
Yeah, she's the natural in that number 6 position as the defensive midfielder.
Ball played to the outside, and a little bit of time now as she finds a teammate in the middle. Dollywall with another steal. Dollywall takes a turn, looking for some space now. Has a teammate on the outside. Fennell has a defender closing on her. She'll take a step to the inside and try and connect with Langston over the top, who wasn't quite ready yet to make that run. Cougars defensively bending but not breaking, allowing some possession and some passes, but Cascades unable to get any quality chances. Battle there as both players give a strong shoulder there. Cougars come away with possession. Schneider to the outside and working it through the middle now. Guess who's in position again? It's Dollywall fishing that one out. Tough one there right at the head. Has nowhere to go with that one. Melee back on the throw for the Cascades as a little bit of a switch of position, it looks like here, as Fennell's going to come over to this near sideline, it appears, switching with Rylan Gray moving over to that far sideline. First tactical change for Ari Adams and the coaching staff over there on the Cascades sideline. We'll see what it yields here. Gray has a touch right away on that far side, and she plays it off a defender.
Yeah, I like the idea to switch things up a little bit, keep the back line guessing, don't let them get too comfortable, and just try to mix things up.
Throw in towards the corner. Melee back on possession. Tries to work it towards the middle, but can't find a green jersey. This one, though, kept in possession as Belcher puts it towards the corner. Fennell races on, but won't be able to chase that one down. Colose waiting for some teammates to move around. Cougars haven't had much luck retaining any possession off those throws so far. This one up for grabs still, and Sydenham elects just to get that one down the field. Cougars right back on the throw.
Always trust the captain to get to those balls, though. Nice reaction from the center back to get there first.
Didn't see exactly what happened to yield this free kick, but
Potential handball, I think there, Dom.
I think you're right. And Peterson will get ready to line this one up. A bit of a dangerous spot here, about 15 yards in from midfield. Righty going to whip this one in towards the back post, headed towards goal, and punched away by the keeper. Bunch of bodies flying in hard. Was a white jersey that took the goalie out, but she was pushed in by one of the Cascades players. Dangerous ball played in there, and a good first chance for the Cascades.
Yeah, nice work there by Telmer to get her head onto the end of that one. Able to out-position her defender, send that one up and towards the goal. And then, of course, it was, unsurprisingly, it was Ryland Gray getting right in the middle of things there as she crashed into the keeper trying to find that rebound.
Just a little bit of a looping header. In a perfect world, you get that one a little more down. Great chance, though, way to get on the end of it. Made the keeper work in the end, the first save she had to make this morning so far.
That's what we need to see more of from this Cascades team. Just make the keeper work a little bit more. They weren't able to do that very much at all against U of S on Friday night, so you'd like to see them get some more shots towards the goal and just make life a little more difficult.
Melee's going to have to use Sahota on the back end here. Goes back that way, this time to Sydenham. Plays quick give and go with Sahota, and looking now to go over the top. Was looking towards Gray's way, but can't connect on that one.
Like to see U of V try and work it up a little bit more from their back line. As we can see, it looks like U of R is playing that same 4-5-1, and their midfield are collapsing back, and they're giving that space to move up the pitch. Like to see U of V use that a little more and let their back four make something happen with possession.
Melee comes forward with it now, looking to chip over the top again. They have had that play in mind a lot, but timing hasn't been there at all with the wingers.
First sub of the game coming in here for the U of R Cougars. Appears like it's Michaela DeLuca who just entered the match.
That one trying to chip it forward was Telmer on the wing, off a Cougar's body. Stays right there for a Cascades throw.
Subbing in for University of Regina, number 14, Peyton Enns.
My mistake, that was Peyton Enns checking into the game there for the Cougars, number 14.
Belcher trying to get to step to the outside, well defended there by Colmel. And ends up playing it off of Belcher. Really well defended there to win a throw for her squad. UFE substitute here as Fennell checks out on this near sideline.
21 in.
Jaspreet Diol checking in, the third-year player out of Surrey.
Subbing in for the Cascades, number 21.
Yeah, we saw her come in off the bench in the last game as well, so she put in a good shift. We'll see if she can do the same thing again.
Yeah, she created quite a bit of energy Friday night, was all around it, but much like the rest of her teammates, just stymied by that U of S defense. See if she's able to make an impact. Looks like she'll bump up to that number 1 position in the 4-5-1. Gray kind of moves to this outside position where Fennell was on the wing. This one, boy, they had some room on that far sideline, but off her teammates back and out for a throw. Melee goes in, and good touch there to find some space, but Diol couldn't get there first. Pardon me, Langston.
Excited to see Langston and Diol out there together. They were sub for sub all on Friday, so see them both out there at the same time. We'll see if they can get a little chemistry working. U of V does have Haley McCambly in the 18 today. She's back, our leading scorer of the team this year. Not quite sure if we'll see her in action, but she is coming off of an injury. But I guess we'll find out if U of V's leading scorer gets into the game today.
Yeah, 3 goals in just the 5 matches for McCambly. Nobody else on her team has more than 1 so far this season in their 8 games into this campaign. Pressure here is put on as Cougars trying to work out of trouble. They find a little bit of space in the middle. Goucher turns to the outside and can't deliver that through ball. Dollywall with the turn and fires to the outside, but pressure on her there, forced an errant pass. First-year coach on the Cascade sidelines, Ari Adams, certainly showing she's not hesitant to mix things up. Certainly a different game plan and lineup from Friday night, and already switching things up a few times here today.
Well, we've talked about Ari Adams on Friday a little bit, and we mentioned that she might be a first-year coach, but she has coached a lot of these girls before in the past with Surrey United. So she's familiar with them. She knows how they can play effectively, and that's a big reason why this team's got a winning record so far this year.
Certainly has done well to create a good team culture here, and team that's defended so well all year will have to defend well here as a cross towards the back post. Cougar body there, and first time she tried it, hit it well, but over the net and wide.
Brilliant vision, though, from Colmel. Just taking that extra touch, saw that backdoor cut, and she played it beautifully across the 18. And nice one touch, playing it off the volley, but just a bit over the net.
That was Jessica Merck that had the touch on it there. One of few BC players on this U of R team, bit of a local from Surrey. Would have been, I'm sure, fired up to put that one home in front of a home crowd here in the from the lower mainland. And Cougars will take that foul there. Unable to do anything with the free kick, and trying to turn it upfield quick was Langston. Couldn't quite find the space. Cougars back on it. Quick little touch in the middle there, but Sydenham closes it out fast, and she'll just clear her lines there. To the outside here, a dangerous ball. Langston able to close on it. Can she find some space to the outside? She does. Cross comes in, and good defensive play, but out for a corner.
Great work by Langston to be able to read that play, anticipate that pass and where it's going, and just to be able to earn that corner. Second one of the game for the Cascades.
First one was looped in pretty well from the other side. Looks like it will be Peterson on this one. Don't have many lefty deliverers of the ball on this squad, so Peterson on the right foot swinging this one out. Good ball towards the back post. Green body's there, and looked like it went off the post.
Oh, not sure if that was a post or if a Cougar got their body in the way, but either way, unlucky for The Cascades on that one. The outswinger seemed to really be effective there, as they did not see that one coming at all.
Yeah, certainly made its way towards that back post, towards the line. Cleared off in the end by the Cougars. Another chance coming for the Cascades. Peterson swings this one in. Another good delivery, and again the Cascades get on it. And the referee going to say that the header from, I believe, Langston went off of a Cougar body once again. So 3 consecutive corners here.
Making Peterson run side to side to side here as she takes all 3. This one's going to be another outswinger.
Yeah, good deliveries from her on all 4 corners so far. We'll see if she can do it once more. This one a little lower, swinging in, and Dial got a foot to that one. Couldn't quite finish. Keeper in good position. And they almost find something in the middle going back the other way. Good chances from the Cascades.
Brilliantly cleared off the line by the Cougars defender. That's why you put a defender on the post on those corners. For that exact reason. Able to clear that one away. Cascades unlucky to not be ahead.
4 great deliveries so far on the corners by Peterson there, back to back to back. Getting a body on all of them. Couple headers, 1 good chance there on the foot. But Cougars standing tall for now. Can they defend once again? Langston looked for a touch to the inside and plays a hard shoulder there. A little bit frustrated she wasn't winning the race, and the Cougars player going down hard there. Looks like she's injured.
Yeah, she went crashing down pretty hard. Unfortunately, we've got to hope that she's okay.
Certainly a hard collision there. Langston and her both going top speed. Might have fallen funny on something there. No card comes out from the referee. Is he going to have a chat with her, actually?
I don't think any card's going to be issued. I think she's just going to give her a very stern warning for that one. Just a hard play, and it's an unfortunate situation, as it looks like the U of R player is going to be helped off the pitch.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to put much weight on her leg, it doesn't seem. So must have fallen a bit funny. The collision was upper body. Couldn't quite see how the legs tangled up on the fall. Hope all the best for her. So a substitution will be coming on there. Referees allowing some time. Haven't been indicated yet who will be coming on to replace the injured defender.
She is walking off the pitch, which is good to see. Hopefully, just a little bit winded there from just crashing into the grass, but looks like she is going to be more or less okay. But
yeah,
she is going to check out.
Good to see her able to walk off with some help there. Both teams, a little bit of a reset here. We'll see if the Cougars are able to come out of that small break a little bit more refreshed, regroup a little bit, as the Cascades were starting to put on a little bit of pressure. Still scoreless tie here, though. Just over 10 minutes left in this first half regulation time. Cascades hopeful to keep that pressure on. Haven't had too many chances in the run of play yet, mostly coming off set pieces. Headed there by Dollywall out of play. Strong throw here in towards her teammate's foot, but because of the strong throw, too hard of a touch. Cougars able to recover, though. Swing it to the outside. Player slipped there, but Cascades able to recover. Coming up now. Good touch to the outside. Gray can't quite find the space. Couple Cougars defenders converged on her. Dollywall, good chest down to keep the contact, but couldn't find Diol on the other side.
Substitution for the Cougars into the game for Regina, number 12, Jessica Chow.
Battle for it here in the middle. Gray tried to poke it loose, couldn't get through the Cougar defender's legs. Switch the field now, and the Cougars try and work it through the middle. Peterson stepped up and got herself in good position.
Peterson putting in quite the shift here in this opening 45 minutes. A standout player for the Cascades so far today.
One of a few first-year players getting the start here today.
Yeah, UFE really having to rely on a lot of first-year players this season with more than a handful of injuries to start the year, but they've played well.
Yeah, they certainly have, and they've earned their minutes that they've gotten as Dollywall plays that back to Melee. Melee didn't have anything going forward, plays it back, and they try and work through the middle now. A little bit of miscommunication there as Koss came and headed it away from Diol. Ooh, almost a steal there, but unable to retain possession was Gray off her foot. So Hoda hasn't seen much action in a while here now. Cascades doing well to keep play away from her end. See if the Cougars can get anything moving forward here. Finally, they have some possession in the middle, but there's Peterson again. Touch to the middle, creates a little bit of space. And closing the gap there was the midfield of the Cascades. Couple players closing in. Melee to the outside, stolen there. Merck did well to cut off Melee's space and earns her side a free kick. Cougars making their way in towards that box. Long delivery coming in here towards the 18, but Peterson deals with it easily. Cleared out the side. Jessica Chow was the substitute for the injured left back a few moments ago. On the throw, finds a teammate, foul committed there as Langston was in nipping at her heels. First free kick in this side of the field for the Cougars. Let's see if they're able to get a quality delivery from Haley Evans here, standing over top of this one. A lot of Cougars' bodies converged towards the back of the 18. Evans swings it in right on goal. Dealt with easily by Sahota. Don't think that's the delivery she was looking for on that one.
Getting a little bit undisciplined here in the later stages of the first half from UFE. Taking a few fouls. That was a bit of a theme that they ran into against the Huskies on Friday night. As they started to get a little bit more tired, they started making a couple of little silly fouls. Hopefully they can tune that up and be a little bit more disciplined.
See what adjustments we see at that halftime break. Just over 5 minutes remaining in this first half, plus a little bit of stoppage time. Crucial 5 minutes or so for both sides. Momentum can sure be shifted in these closing minutes. Cougars putting on the pressure, but an indecisive pass there lands between two teammates. Melee clears, and a bit of a wasteful ball there as the Cougars give it right back.
Cascades a little bit lucky. They're both Cougars players there. Neither one of them knew who was going to take it. And they let it go through, and Cascades able to clear.
Sydenham saw her left back making a run there, Melee, but between her and Gray, it was out of their reach, and Gray sticks a foot in to force that one out of play.
Yeah, that's asking a lot of Malay on that one. That's a big run, but
Like to see the backs making those runs, though. We've seen Belcher a couple times out of this side, too. Getting some other players involved, trying to create some offense. Belcher has to be strong to deal with this one. She does enough to find her keeper, Sahota.
great positioning from Belcher.
A little bit of back and forth here. Schneider able to work free. Crossed in towards the middle by Cole Mell and almost took a funny bounce, and it will end up out the back line. Couple hops in front of the defender. She just threw her foot at it, couldn't get solid contact, kind of off the side of the foot. First corner kick of the game here for the Cougars.
Yeah, a little indecision there that time from the back line, and Sahota didn't come out to play it, and they had to try and clear that one out and gave up the corner.
Schneider gets ready to send this one in. Towards the middle of the 18, not really where any of her teammates were. Out towards Dial, but unable to clear. Dial gets her foot in. And then throwing her body in the way as well was Telmer. Cougars stay on possession with a throw. See if she's able to get this one in towards the 18. Good step to the outside, create some space. Dangerous ball in, but over the head of the Cougars attacking. Quick step on the outside, but touch just too strong there from Jessica Chow, trying to jump in and create a little offense.
It's a bit of a heavy touch there. Cougars having to putting the pressure on a little bit right now, making the Cascades play a little bit tighter defense. They haven't spent this much time inside of their own third and for much of the half.
Peterson, referee was going to allow the advantage to play there, but as the Cougars steal, he calls it back. Peterson fouled back, or pardon me, Sydenham, I believe, was fouled back there. She'll pass it back to her keeper. Just a couple minutes left in this first half. See if either team's able to get a hold on this one heading into halftime. Cougars will get opportunity on the throw. Not able to keep possession though. Dollywall with the steal. Melee tried to cut to the inside. Stolen there, but has some backup from Sydenham. Schneider. Back to her defender, looks to work it over the top. In a dangerous spot here. Tipped, and Sahota did just enough to get a piece of it. It was in a dangerous spot, kind of awkwardly in the middle of the keeper and the defenders.
Yeah, ball just took a weird hop off that grass. Didn't go towards Sahota, I think, like she thought it was going to. Had to reach out that mitt and just push it away. Another
strong shoulder check on this near sideline, this time from the Cougars. Results in a free kick the way of the Cascades. Peterson's delivered some great balls from the corner so far. We'll see what she can deliver from the set piece here. Swung in towards the back post. Nice delivery. Cascades can't get to that one first. Too many defenders converged on that one. Over the head, and Dollywall puts it in towards her midfielder and unable to connect with a pass there. Kloss got taken out a little bit. Defenders closed in well, and they'll try and work out of their back end now. Out of harm's way, but back into the Cascades' possession. We'll see if Dial can turn and get some space. Unable to there as Sackman got the steal. Sackman deals with it once again. Seems to be every other ball is finding Dollywall in the middle.
Yeah, she's been steady out there for the Cascades all half.
Dial with a little bit of space finds her way into the 18, but the defender's able to recover. And once again, the ball finds Dollywall in the middle.
A minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Gonna see an extra couple minutes added on here to end the first half from that injury earlier on.
Yeah, that really the only stoppage in this first half, as it's been a pretty good flow to this game. Not a whole lot of high-quality chances on either side in the run of play. Cascades with a few good chances off of corners, but both defenses standing strong so far as Dollywall looks to create one last chance here, unable to find one of her forwards making a run. Peterson closes out. Dollywall with a touch in the middle, finds herself some space to the outside, but her and Gray unable to connect.
Yeah, ball just skipped over her boot and ran long there out of play.
Got to be closing in here. Now is there one last chance to try and swing the momentum before half. Cascades unable to get it moving forward. Belcher has to recover, but Cougars able to take possession, try to go right through the defender. Sydenham did well to get her body in the way.
Strong defending there from the captain, just getting her body in the way like you mentioned and just breaking up that play.
Very decisive defending and turned over off the throw. Moving forward, can Dial get a little bit of space? Good turn. And, almost. But here is Langston on. Langston, one shot at goal before half and makes the goalie make a save there. One last chance before the halftime whistle goes from the corner here, the fifth corner of the half for the Cascades. Great deliveries from Peterson so far. Good chance there from Langston.
Loved what I saw on the rush there. What Dial did really well was she kind of slowed the pace down. She waited for her teammates to catch up to the play, and then she was able to play, well, they were able to play Langston into the space on the second opportunity there.
Cascades looking to swing the momentum before half. Peterson on the delivery. In towards the 18, towards goal, and Anderson makes the stop. Not much in the action in the regular play from either side, but boy, those corners, all five of them, delivery, beautiful services from Peterson. They're almost able to convert that one, the closest of them all, and we're headed to half tied at 0.
Yeah, playing that far post this time instead of trying to drill it right into the six. Able to get a foot onto it and send it towards the goal. But Anderson, good reaction there from the U of R keeper. But loved what I saw in that extra time there from UFV. That was probably the most consistent offensive play we've seen from them in open play.
So they didn't get a goal, but momentum certainly on UFV side headed into half. We will take a 15-minute halftime break here and then set up second half action from Rotary Stadium here on Canada West TV. good to see her back healthy. We'll see just how much she's able to do out there if she is back to 100%, but a big boost for sure. Just on paper, 3 goals in 5 matches so far for her this season. Was leading the way for the Cascades, but then picked up a knock a couple weekends ago. We'll see if her and the other substitutes are able to make a spark here for the Cascades in the second half, who picked up the momentum. But the Cougars looking to spoil the party on the road. They're hungry for points too. Tough loss on Friday night to Trinity, who the Cascades are trying to keep pace with here in the Pacific Division standings. Cougars right in the middle in the mix in the Prairie standings.
Yeah, 1 point would go a long way for both of these teams, but they both want that 3 right now, and that would really, really push both of them into a playoff spot as it stands right now.
Totally new look up front as McCambly and Franson are ready on that front line for the Cascades. But first it's Peyton Enns waiting for the referee's whistle to get this second half started.
Yeah, both these teams trying to find some form of offensive output here in the second half as we look to find the opening goal.
Cougars start off with possession in this second half. On their heels a little bit to end that first half. Looking to play with a little bit more of the ball here in the second. That one played over the top, but no one there. One of the substitutes on this side, Delaney Reinhardt. She'll have her hands full on this near sideline here in the second half. Lots of talent up front. This one in towards McCambly, looking to get her first touch of the game in. Instead, it's Franson to the outside. Few Cascades giving her some options. Franson turns back and just wasn't quite aware of where she was on the field there as the ball rolled out of play. Maybe a little tripped up from Friday night where the white line wasn't out of bounds and there's a yellow line on the outside. Quick little burst down the sideline. Trying to cut back in to deliver something here, but has her pocket pick. Good little steal there by Reinhardt.
Yeah, Nagasaki there maybe should just try to play it off her leg and earn that corner kick.
Into the middle, Schneider with too heavy of a touch there as Dollywall able to gather it and finds her keeper Sahota. Didn't have to work a whole lot in that first half, but the one chance that did come at her she had to be aware of, as a shot from almost nothing was created and went right off the crossbar. Cascades, good chances all coming from corners. We'll see what the set piece story looks like here in the second half. Franson with a good turn. Can she get free? She beats one defender, but the others closing back in on her to close the space. Good little burst and chance there.
Yeah, nice move to get around the defender there from Franson. Really showing some energy coming off of the bench here to start the second half. But we'll see if perhaps next time with the defenders closing, she can try to work and find a little bit of time for her teammates to get up into the play, which is definitely something as a lone striker you kind of have to be able to do.
Peterson, the pressure on her in the corner, able to work out of it. Good job there to try and find her partner. Unfortunately, the ball was stolen there as Merck tries to find some space with it. Cascades trying to give her some trouble there and get a little aggressive on the challenge. First set piece for either side in this second half, opening minutes. Bit of a dangerous spot here. We've seen some decent long ball deliveries from the away side here today. A little bit of discussion from the two players over there as one will back away in the step over. In it comes towards the top of the box. Peterson strong on the denial there at the top, but still in for a chance here. Good shot from deep and a goal! Once again, a shot coming seemingly out of nowhere. Decides to take one from range. What a hit there by Jessica Chow, I believe. And all of a sudden, the Cougars are up 1 on the road.
What an absolute beauty of a strike from distance that was. Just getting her foot underneath that ball and sailing it into the top corner, able to utilize the fact that Sahota, not the tallest keeper in the world, and able to play it up and over and into the back of the net. What a strike.
Actually, not 100% sure if that was 13 or 12. My apologies if I got that wrong. Happened quick. She took that shot from distance after no preparation, caught everyone off guard, picked her spot perfectly. McCambly has that one roll through her legs, as now she'll be a huge part to try and spark this Cascades team down 1. Franson in the box, looking for McCambly just out of her reach. Cascades looking to get this one right back. Dollywall over the top. Finds McCambly chasing it down in the corner. Does get there. Good delivery in here. And that one hits the post. Chance on the rebound. Blocked. And all of a sudden, things really picking up here in this one. Chances on both ends.
Both teams coming out swinging, and McCambly nearly gets that one back, picking up her 4th.
And is McCambly, or Franson, pardon me, on there? She was on, but just out of her reach.
But what a spark McCambly's brought off the bench, and this team has clearly missed her offensive spark.
First goal scored in the 48th minute by number Jessica Chow.
So they confirm it was Jessica Chow, 12, getting on the end of that one. What a strike from distance. Put her team up 1 in this one. They did just enough to defend, to stand pat in the first half, and they're the first to find net here in the second. Cascades got to be sure not to get frustrated like they did at times on Friday night. Still a lot of game left here.
I do like the immediate response, though, coming right back, getting a couple of good chances, and really trying to press forward and find that equalizer.
McCambly with a beautiful header in towards the box. Franzen couldn't find the teammate on the other end of it. And a counter opportunity now here for the Cougars. They'll push it up quickly, closing the space, but finding a teammate. Dollywall hard back. Still they keep possession. Cougars unable to find the finishing pass. Will it have enough to get out the back? Not quite. The defender Belcher will have to make sure she clears it out the side.
Game really opening up here in the first few minutes of this second half. I'm loving the action.
Like you said, both teams hungry for 3 points here today. And this one takes a bounce. Cougars with a chance in the box. Oh, Schneider with an opportunity there. Closed out well by the center backs. And a good tackle there to halt the counter.
That was Alex Swaits with the nice sliding tackle. Had to be 100% sure on that one, as there would have been numbers going the other way for UFV if she doesn't make that play.
Good little flick on with the header there by Nagasaki. Couldn't quite connect with Franzen the other way. The goal scorer. Chow tries to play it forward. It's back on her teammate's foot here. But neither team able to gain possession here. Back and forth they go. Finally out for a Cascades throw. Into the middle. Dealt with by the center back. And Sydenham puts it right back into a dangerous area. Cascades couldn't quite corral it. Good step around one. Finds a teammate with some space in towards the 18. Dollywall with a strong shoulder to make sure she halted her there, and Sydenham finished off the job.
Good recovery there from Sydenham, caught out of position as she pressed to try and make that tackle.
Couldn't quite gain possession there, but as Chow got the steal, it's called back. Advantage had been played by the referee. A little bit of a foul, and Peterson will take the free kick. Good energy.
A little bit fortunate, sorry, as that was a bit of a giveaway there in the center of the pitch. Tomer just needs to play that ball a little bit faster.
Yeah. Good energy from the Cascades since conceding. See if they can keep up the pressure here. Headed in back towards the middle. Franzen racing towards it, but the defender just beats her there. Good touch here to corral possession as Sydenham tried to close. Decides to take a shot from distance. Sahota able to deal with that one. Over the top and up for grabs. Franzen able to come down with it. A little bit of space here on the outside. Nagasaki working towards the middle. They're letting her take some space and played that one in. Had it found a teammate, would have been in an offside position, but since it straight on to the keeper's hands, they'll play on, and having to keep that one in on the sideline. Colmel did just enough, and her team comes forward with it now. With some room in the middle. Good little ball played in there. Towards the 18. Can she finish? No, just wide left. Peyton Enns made a beautiful run there. What a pass by her teammate to find her onside.
That was a brilliant little through ball there from Schneider. And Enns looking to pick up her 4th goal of the year. Her team leading would have been her 4th goal, but just fires it high and wide.
Yeah, dangerous player to see in one-on-one against Sahota. The keeper happy to see that one sail wide. Cascades trying to fish this ball out on the outside, but a good move by Reinhardt to create some space for herself. Unable to connect on a pass, though. Down the wing. Franzen with a step towards the middle. She's plays that one towards the top of the box, but couldn't find a teammate. Thankfully for her, the Cascades recover, but give it right back. Sydenham now, or pardon me, McCambly works hard to get it back, but miscommunication there on the pass. Back and forth for both teams here, and a good ball now over the top. Could Franzen be in? Hits it first time towards the middle, and just unable to get on the other end of it.
Oh, it was Nagasaki there, Dom. So close, but she just couldn't get her boot around it.
Just a foot or so behind her. Had to reach back to try and get a foot on it. Unable to make good contact. Good run of play from the Cascades, though. Do the Cougars have a counter here? Play on, says the referee, on a challenge there, and the Cascades will get back on possession. Good energy from the home side here since conceding, and they'll have a throw to try and keep this thing rolling.
Yeah, both these teams have come out just firing in these opening 12 minutes. It has been all pedal to the metal so far.
Good little 1-2 play there. Can she get it in the corner? Able to deliver a nice cross in and head it out of trouble. And a good touch there to create some space by Colmel. Just unable to get on the other end of it. A Dollywall plays it off of her. Belcher played the right back role in that first half. Left back in this half. One of a few changes for Ari Adams as they tried to spark something here in the second half.
Nice work from Nagasaki there to draw that free kick from a dangerous position just outside of the 18.
We've seen great deliveries off the set pieces from Peterson so far. In a shooting range somewhat here if she decides to put it on target. Would think she'll be looking towards that back post as she's delivered some great crosses so far. Wall of four trying to protect her from heading towards target as Anderson sends out her final instructions for the Cougars to try and deal with this dangerous set piece. Peterson's ready. Towards the back post. Dangerous ball in. Still up for grabs, and boy, a good save there by Anderson as it was tracking towards the bottom corner.
Yeah, Sydenham able to play that one on the volley, but good reaction time from the keeper.
McCambly, quick little 1-2. Can she find some space on the outside? Just has it tipped off her foot. And Dolly Wall retreats. Cougars unable to get anything going, but they regroup here and will try again through the middle. Schneider looking for some help. Doesn't have any on the outside. And a good ball played here. Chance now for the Cascades to even this one up, and they do! Nagasaki with a beautiful finish. What a run on a great pass forward. We're all tied up one with lots of game to play.
What a brilliant run from Simone Nagasaki on that one. I think the U of R Cougars thought it was going to that near side player, but just brilliantly touched forward, and what a run.
Yeah, the defender had Nagasaki behind her. Don't know if she even saw her there, ready to make the run. Nagasaki showing some great wheels. And we're all tied up at one. Great energy from the Cascades since conceding, not getting down on themselves. What kind of answer do the Cougars have now? Back on their heels a little bit as momentum is back in the Cascades side.
Yeah, what I'm seeing right now is secondary cuts from the midfield right now from UFE. U of R expecting that one lone striker to make that cut by herself, but they're sending some support up forward, and the Cougars are just not quite sure how to cover it right now, and that finally pays off for UFV.
Good steal here in the middle, and here's Nagasaki again. This time, step for step with her is Reinhardt, and Nagasaki does enough to force Reinhardt to create a corner situation here. Right back on the attack is the home side.
What a shift she's put in these last couple minutes. Able to get around the defender, play it off her leg, and force it out for a corner kick, which every time UFE's had one has been dangerous.
Great second effort there by her that time, losing the foot race, but working hard to create another set piece opportunity here. Dangerous once again as Peterson delivers it. Towards the back post, headed towards goal, but just a little too far into the ground. Took a hop, easy save for Anderson. Another great delivery by Peterson. She hasn't missed yet.
Yeah, I think UFV's been working on their set pieces, because not only is Peterson putting those ones into good areas, but the rest of the Cascades are getting their heads on it. They're winning these set pieces.
Yeah, you're right. The delivery is only half the battle. Cascades doing well on the other end to put themselves into position to receive these balls and being hungry, wanting it. That one out for a throw. Cascades way. Well defended on the outside there. McCambly coming all the way back to help out. And that one out for another Cascades throw. Just over 15 minutes in to this second half action. Cougars looking to get back into this one after the Cascades have stolen the momentum. Almost a dangerous opportunity for them there. They regroup on it here, and a chance to deliver one in now. In towards the 18, taken down. Finding some open space. Good touch to the outside. Here's a chance. And sails it just wide. Great touch to the outside by Colmel to create some space for herself. Just misses.
Yeah, brilliant work to get on the ball, try and work around. But the Cascades D doing a good job not giving up those shots through the middle, forcing her out wide into a tough spot on her left foot.
UFA Cascades' first goal scored in the 58th minute by Kiana Langston. Assisted by number 11, Hallie McCambly. Langston from McCambly in the 58th minute.
So I guess it was actually 20, not 28, that scored that goal.
Yeah,
Bit
it
of
looks
a
like Kiana
misread by me
Langston.
there, yeah, but credit to her.
I guess our eyes just can't quite see like they used to, eh, Dylan?
No, not quite. 8-0, pretty close. I saw the two. So it's Langston that gets her team on the board. Tied at 1 regardless.
Would be Langston's second goal of the year.
Dangerous ball played in here, over the head of Peterson, in off the post. Schneider does just enough to get a touch of it, and the Cougars with an answer. Back up 1.
And you could just feel like we weren't done with goals yet in this game. The offense has been flying on both sides, and it's just been back and forth, and that ball just barely sailing over the head of Peterson and into a perfect position for Ali Schneider, who's just able to use her head and just knock it up and over Sahota. Cougars back up.
Yeah, the cross coming in, first time really caught the defender standing still. Peterson in a tough spot there. Got caught in no man's land. Ball in the perfect spot. And another great delivery here as the Cougars are in again. On her left, towards the near post, in towards the middle, and Sahota gets in the way to stop her team from going down 2.
Good response there from the keeper right after giving up that goal, being aggressive, coming out, claiming that ball, and cutting off the pass.
Cougars all of a sudden showing some life after the Cascades looked like they had started to grab the momentum in this one. All of a sudden, Cascades on their heels once again. Still a lot of game left, but we'll have to fight back once again to get points in this one. Belcher on the throw. Franzen with a little bit of space, has her foot kicked out, she thought there, but a foul called, and looks like Franzen said a little too much to the referee in distaste of the no call. She'll earn a yellow card for her efforts. First booking of the day for either side.
I mean, obviously we don't know what she said out there, but I feel like that's a bit harsh to give a yellow. She did feel like she was done a little bit hard there as she was tripped up. But regardless, her name will go into the book.
Yeah, especially on the first time. Usually it's after a frustration's built for a little bit that a referee will call something like that. Of course, you're right, we don't know what was said, but first interaction with Franzen and the official ends in a yellow card for her, so she'll have to be a little bit cautious out there. On the outside, Cascades unable to keep it in play.
University of Regina's second goal scored in the 62nd minute by number 5, Allison Schneider. Assisted by number 25, Delaney
Schneider's
Lombard.
taken out there, trying to advance towards the 18. McCambly just over her head, and the Cougars try and work forward, but out of their reach. This one in a dangerous spot, though. Race is on for it. Couple Cascades overran it, but they'll regroup. Langston on the far sideline, working to find some space, and does enough to get the corner for her side.
Hopefully this is lucky number 7 for corners here today for the Cascades.
Ton of opportunities off of these corners. So far, Peterson looking to deliver another good ball Cascades working so hard to get on the end of these. We'll see if they can win another 50-50 ball here. In comes the cross towards the back post. That one never came in play. Started behind the line. Tougher from that side for Peterson with the outswinging right foot. Unfortunate there, and the Cougars will be happy to take over. Good steal there by Belcher, but puts it just out of the reach of Nagasaki. Got to look close now to make sure I'm seeing those 0s and 8s right. Taking your time here is Reinhardt as she gives her team a little bit of a breather. Cougars going to have to work hard here to defend this lead now, as the Cascades will be hungry in the final 20 minutes to get back level.
Yeah, I think U of R is going to try to slow the pace down, try to take the sting out of the game a little bit here now that they have that lead once again. But this Cascades team has been pressing all half. Wouldn't be surprised to find them find the back of the net again.
Yeah, Cascades certainly having much more of the possession here in this second half, but Cougars taking great advantage of their opportunities. Up 2-1 here with just over 20 minutes to go in the 90 as we approach the 70th minute. This one headed back and forth by both sides. Who can come away with possession? Finally, McCambly does. Plays it in towards the middle, but no Cascade player there ready to receive that one.
Yeah, Langston not quite forward enough there to cut onto the end of that pass again, but a turnover.
McCambly with another strong steal. Cascades come away with possession. Almost looked like she was going to take a shot there. Tried to flick it back in towards the middle against the grain. No luck there. Quick step to the outside. Good little move there to create some space. In towards the middle, but broken up there. And here's Dollywall now on it. Tried to turn it upfield quickly off a Cougars jersey, and Dollywall in the corner will have to be careful. Good
Well
ball
done.
there to work out of trouble. Played up the line, and just offside was Franzen. Was close, but the defenders knew it all the way.
Yeah, that was real close. Maybe a step just ahead of the play, but nice job by U of R to hold that back line.
Nothing doing on the ball over the top, and Peterson able to recover. Green throw here, and a substitution coming for the Cascades. As looks like Jessica Melee checking back into this one. Been resting since halftime. She'll take back the right back duties. Her and Belcher switched from their positions in the first half. Quick little touch there. Doesn't result in anything for the Cascades except another throw.
Substitution for the Cascades.
Good little flick on there. Langston with some room now. Cascades bodies in the box, moving forward. Good pass towards the middle, but couldn't pick it out. The pace was good on the pass, but couldn't find the spot on it right at the keeper in the end.
Yeah, centering ball just not quite where Langston wanted it. She wanted to cut it a little bit further back towards the middle, right towards that penalty spot, but just not quite able to get her leg quite wrapped around it enough.
Had Telmer in the middle and another at the back post. Had to be quick with it and couldn't quite pick it out. Here the Cougars now trying to pick something out, but Telmer steals it and trying to work forward now. Decent idea to the outside, but the defender had position all the way. Schneider with a touch towards the middle, finds a teammate. They look to turn it up quick, but Cascades getting in the way. Peterson trying to move it up quickly. Up for grabs in the middle. Franzen just out of her reach. McCambly recovers, but that was Franson's spot up there, but she had come back to help out. Chance now coming forward. Shot from distance. Another great hit. These Cougars are feeling themselves from distance, making Sahota work on that one. Good save to keep her team within one.
Brilliant diving stop there from Sahota. Not letting those 2 goals get to her. She dives, gets her paw on it, and is able to push it over top of the net. Kamel nearly doubling the lead for the Cougars there with another brilliant strike from distance.
Cascades with the more volume of chances, but the Cougars with more dangerous ones and creating them from almost anywhere. The goal scorer on the last one, Schneider, looking to deliver a quality ball here. In towards the middle, Sahota does well to call it out and get up there first. Fouls called as a couple of the Cougar players were in her area there. And she landed hard coming down, a little bit shaken up. Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, it looks like perhaps she just kind of landed on her tailbone a little bit. That's kind of what you know, when you, as a keeper, jump up, commit with both hands to those ones, you're obviously going to fall a little bit harder. But she did well there, and she looks like she's okay.
Yeah, referee allowing her a moment here to gather herself. And a substitution comes as the player putting that great chance on goal just moments ago, Colmel, checks out. Coming in as the number 9, Lockhurst. Started the game, hasn't been in since, looking to go back to that number 9 position up front, create a little spark offensively on the counter for this Cougars team as they try and defend a lead on possession here, though. And stolen. Good job there to pick it out by Langston, who delivers a good ball here. Now it's Nagasaki. Doesn't have enough. No, not quite. The keeper did just enough to get in her way. Still got the ball towards goal. Cleared off the line.
Sackman had to be sure there to get her foot around that one and clear it off the line as that was trickling towards goal. Good response there from Langston and the Cascades.
Another corner here. Coming in spades so far. Flicked on by McCambly. Franson at the back post. Still a chance. Franson again. And still it's loose. Nagasaki. Melee at the top. Has it from distance. Off a body and to the keeper.
Chances keep building up and building up for the Cascades. They're getting lots of great opportunities on goal. Desperate to try and tie this game up.
McCambly with the first touch on that one. Trying to flick it towards goal. Just couldn't quite get it in that direction. Second and third opportunities don't fall either. Cougars happy to stay up one and try and play with the ball here a little now. They'll give it right back. And Nagasaki plays it back. Sydenham off a white jersey.
Sydenham was looking for Belcher making that long run. That was Lockhurst doing a good job to get in the way.
Belcher looks over the top with the throw. Unfortunate bounce off the shins of Telmer. Results in a throw the other way. Peterson deals with it, and the Cascades come up through the middle. Telmer closed out hard there. No card from the referee, just the foul call. Good strong shoulder check. Probably didn't deserve a card, but certainly a foul call. Peterson been delivering quality balls all day. Set piece opportunity here now as we close in on this second half. Cascades, a lot of football to be played here left. Good ball in again, and keeper has to deal with it. McCambly keeps it just in play. No, it was out. Will be a corner. Another good quality ball from Peterson results in another chance. Anderson doing just enough once again to keep her team up 1.
Yeah, that was sent in on goal by a Cougar's head. But that's what you got to do. Just make things difficult for the keeper, get bodies in front, and just put the balls towards the net. It nearly pays off again.
And again on the corner. This one towards the near post, flicked on and down with at the back, but only for a moment. It trickles in and we're back even.
I think that one's going to go in as an own goal. But finally, Dom, that corner pays off. They've been pushing and pushing, and the one finally gets through. Brilliant corner taken from Peterson yet again. We're all tied up.
Absolutely. You continue to deliver with that quality. It's going to pay off eventually. Was flicked on off a couple bodies. Defender looked like she had done just enough to keep it off that back line, but they are unable to keep it out. Cascades. And you see Franson fish that one out of the net. They're not content right now. They know they've got more in the tank to try and steal 3 points away in this one. Turned over there, and they'll be right back on the ball.
Love the fight back we've seen from the Cascades all game long. Things did not go their way on Friday night against U of S, and this time behind twice, not letting it get to them, responding 2 times in a row, leveling this one up again, and like you said, bringing it right back to center. They want more in the final 10 minutes.
Substitution for the Cougars. One of the halftime substitutes checks out, makes way for Goucher coming back into this one. As the Cougars now find themselves back even. Will they be content to try and park the bus and get a tie, or will they push for one? They'll have to defend for now as McCambly's forward with it. Couldn't connect with a teammate there as she was falling back. Chow on the far sideline with the throw. Looking for a teammate on the flick, but nothing doing there. Back into Cascade's arms.
So Dom, that one was played in off of Telmer's head. She's the one who directed it on goal, but we're not sure if it's going to go into the book as an own goal or if she's going to get credit.
Cougars on their heels once again as McCambly puts some pressure on there. Results in a deep throw in here. Taken quickly. Or pardon me, actually that was Franzen in deep working there. McCambly's up near the top of the 18. And they're able to work past her and Melee. Find a little burst to the outside. Can the Cougars find an answer here? A little bit of a cutback, looking for some space. There is some room for Schneider in the middle, who works it across as they complete the switch of the field. Little burst of speed to the middle as Reinhardt looks for some options, carries it for a while and passes it off top of the 18. Try from distance again, and pretty well placed again, looking for that far back corner, but Sahota deals with it.
Yeah, this team definitely feels like their best chance at scoring against Sahota is to get it up and over her frame. That time, again, looking for that top corner, but just not quite enough power on that one.
This one up for grabs, and McCambly comes in strong. Referee instantly reaching for his pocket. No doubt in his mind that that one deserved a yellow. McCambly straight from the back, trying to work hard to win that ball back for her side, but she'll be booked for her efforts.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair yellow, pretty clear and cut as she swiped her leg in there and just took out the U of R player. No ill intent on that one, just working hard for the ball, but
free kick on just the other side of half, but a decently ball played in. And I believe it's off Cascade's head. No, they'll keep it just in play. Do the Cougars. Will result in a throw their way. In towards the 18. Trying to take it down there, but unable to find the space was ends. Dealt with out the side for now.
Second goal scored in the 75th minute by number 14, Madison Tilmer. Assisted by number 23, Jessa Peterson.
So it appears
From Peterson in the 75th minute.
Telmer will get credit for the goal, which means an assist for Peterson. well deserved with the quality of balls she's brought in today. And a yellow card going both ways as Sydenham came in and gave the player a little bit of a push. She's not happy that the referee decided to go that way with it as well. Standing up for her teammate there. Just gave her a little shove, but the referee decides that's enough to book both her and Lennox Lockhurst on the other side. All of a sudden, 4 yellows in this one.
Yeah, starting to build up a little bit as the game gets a little bit more tense inside of the final 7 minutes here, plus added time. But like you said, very well-deserved assist for Peterson there, as well as on the goal from Telmer. That header was perfectly placed in the corner.
Melee backtracking, trying to deal with it, has it bounce off of her, and Cougars coming forward. Melee does well to recover. And here's through the middle with a burst. The Cascades, but unable to pick out her teammate was McCambly. Not quite ready for the run on that side was Langston. But they'll get it right back only for a moment. Cougars able to clear. Peterson elects to go out the side with it as she had one of the forwards closing in on her. Quick burst to the outside and a chance here now towards the back post. Good touch to keep the ball in her possession. And now dangerously in towards the box and got a shot off. Didn't get everything on it as she went to ground. Dangerous chance there for the Cougars.
Good cut back there from Lockhurst, but trying to draw that foul as she goes to ground. Referee says play on, get up.
Telmer, quick touch to the outside, looks over the top where she has Langston. Langston looking to cut back. Taken out there, but no foul. Will stay this way with Cascades possession. Melee to the corner, takes it quickly. Towards the middle, McCambly will meet it there and off a white body. As the referee and linesman converge, they do decide corner. Was up in the air there for a moment. The Cougars waited anxiously, but they'll have to defend once again. The last corner, we know how that one resulted. Do they have something in them for a little late magic here to steal the lead back? Don't have to tell you who's going to be on the corner here in the corner. The 10th of the game, I believe. They're into double digits now. She knows what she needs to do with this one. Peterson on the cross. Towards the back post. And was up for grabs for a moment, but they're going to say that Sydenham came in a little hot, trying to reach her leg towards that ball. Took out the defender, trying to meet it. Free kick. But unable to retain any possession. Peterson had to deal with that one, or else the Cougars might have been in there. Out of play for a throw. Cutting back, a little bit of space here. UFV backing off, giving them a little bit of room. And they'll take advantage of it, trying to work it in, but Belcher defends well. Shoulder off the ball, and a chance on the header, but couldn't get enough pace on it. So Hoda makes the save.
Peyton ends completely bodying Belcher off the ball on that one, then getting the setup.
Good bounce here. The Cascades way. Telmer with a little bit too big of a touch, but they retain possession. Trying to throw her body in front of that one. Couldn't keep it for her side. Finally, it is out, and they point the way of the Cascades as we close in on the final minutes before the 90. Back and forth action here in this second half. Who knows what's in store for the finish. Belcher gets a knee on it, still working hard to try and get it back. Away with it, though, is Goucher. Goucher to the outside. Melee wins it for her side. Well done to keep it in. No referee. Linesman on the side said just out of play. Flag goes up. Cougars trying to spoil the party here on the road. Dealt with for now. Cascades back on possession. Only for a moment as the Cougars are back on the ball. Cutting to the inside is Karam. Schneider now with a chance from deep. Had great pace on that one. We've seen their confidence from range. Sahota back through the middle. Dealing with the sun, but able to take it down. McCambley with a good header. Diol could be on. Diol with a step to the outside now to the middle. Worked off the ball. Boy, it was up for grabs there for a moment. They couldn't quite get it off her. She spun around, kept possession for a moment, but couldn't result in an opportunity on goal in the end.
Yeah, Diol wanted it on her left foot, made the cut back there. Didn't feel confident taking the shot on the run. Good desperation defense from U of R once again.
Ball bouncing around both sides. Peterson finally gets it, but a chance could be on after a tough bounce. And a good step to find some room. She's in. Sahota with the stop. Can they keep it out? Just barely. What a save off the line. It's the captain, Sydenham, getting back to save the game. Are you kidding me? And finally Sahota able to pick it up. Cascade staying alive.
Ridiculous desperation defense. The skipper herself, Sydenham, diving to make the stop off the line.
And what a job by Sahota to come out and challenge. Peyton Enns had all the time in the world to pick something out. Sahota stands her ground. The captain saves the day, and we're still tied here as we reach stoppage time.
The referees have indicated a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
So 3 minutes coming here for either team, to try and steal this one away. Beautiful touch by McCambley. Diol's at the top. So just wide. Diol with a gorgeous opportunity on the flick on by McCambley. And a chance on this side. Great action back and forth.
Unbelievable. Both teams coming within just inches of finding a winner.
McCambley with the flick on. Can Diol get to this one again? She can't, but Nagasaki might. At the top, Cascades regroup. Lots of time to still move it forward. From the top, great hit! And just over the net. Strong chance from the foot of Telmer. As now the play is blown with Cougars defender down after that collision on the first chance.
This has been top-notch drama here at Rotary. We know Friday was technically the home opener out in Chilliwack, but this here right here at Rotary is the home of the Cascades, and nearly sending the home crowd home happy. Unbelievable chances both ways from both teams. This has been a real treat on a Sunday morning.
Absolutely. Can't ask for much more. Great chances back and forth. Both teams have responded so well after conceding, and both working so hard here in the end to try and snatch 3 points away. As it stands, both will walk away with one, but we've still got a couple minutes remaining here on the other end of this injury stoppage.
Yeah, we'll see how much time they add to the end of the game here, as clearly we're going to go well over that 3 minutes.
What was it, about a minute into stoppage?
Yeah, it was about a minute gone there when we had this break.
So likely 2 minutes or so on the other end of it. All of a sudden, the crazy back and forth action coming to a halt. Just moments in between both teams almost taking the lead in this one. Looks like the injured player able to shake it off and come to her feet. She will substitute off, but good to see her leave on her own power here.
That is Haley Evans who took the knock there, who's going to come off.
So Cougars ball here to start off after the stoppage there in extra time. Likely only a couple minutes left in this great back and forth Canada West women's soccer action. Taken back. Referee says play on. Good challenge there. And over the top now was Dial on. Flag stays down. Dial in the corner, trying to work towards the middle. Delivers in towards the box and out for a corner.
Can't be more than another 90 seconds left here, Dom. This could be the last opportunity.
Looks like McCambly just going to try and take this one quickly. Deliver something into the box with time running out. McCambly. Good delivery here. Up for grabs and a goal! A stoppage time winner! Cascades up one in the dying moments. Beautiful delivery from McCambly. Back from injury in the second half. Magic from the Cascades.
And Dom, it's Madison Telmer again getting her head on it. Second goal of the game. Doubling her pleasure, doubling her fun. Cascades with a stoppage time potential game winner, but there's still seconds left on the clock.
That's right. We've got not much left here at all, as all of a sudden the Cougars are desperate to try and salvage a point here. Towards the middle. Chance here now. Takes it from distance again. Sahota swallows that one up.
Just eat those seconds now if you are the Cascades.
Can't be much left in this one. Sahota will take her time. Referee calling for her to get it into play. She will. And the Cougars have one last possession here. Moving forward. Can they take advantage? Out of play there. Unfortunate for their side as the Cascades will gain back possession with the referee looking at his watch.
First second of the contest, score number 14, Madison Telmer. Assisted by number 11, Hallie McCambly.
Easy pickup here for Sahota, and that'll do it. The referee blows the whistle for full time, and it looked like they would get no points. Then it looked like they might get one. In the end, they come away with 3. What resilience from the Cascade side, battling back from down 1 twice, and they get the victory here this morning.
Just straight up heart from this team. No giving up from this Cascades. Responding twice in the game when down, and then at the last minute, again taking advantage of another corner kick that they have done all game, sending those ones in well. And once again, Madison Telmer, no goals coming into the season. She's got 2 now, and that includes a game winner. 3 big points.
Yes, no shortage of players to talk about right now. Madison Telmer, the hero. Obviously, 2 goals, huge. Unbelievable performance from her. McCambly coming in the second half and really creating a spark, their offensive leader. She was tremendous in the second half. Peterson with those great deliveries all day. All sorts of other strong efforts from up front. And we can't forget in those dying moments, Sydenham saving one off the line after a great save by Sahota. No shortage of heroes here tonight. A great team effort by the Cascades.
Absolutely. And you mentioned it. That save off the line from Sydenham was big. Sahota made a couple of huge saves in the second half as well, including a big one from distance. She had to get her paw up, knock it over the bar to keep that one out. And, I mean, you got to feel bad for the visitors. U of R, they came so close. The Cougars did, to finding a winner late in that game. But, I mean, the home fans are going to be leaving happy here today.
Unbelievable action.